finally decided to make the video about this problem. I was thinking about it for a long time, but sorry, I didn't have time for that. I was really busy with repair. I'm still busy, but decided to make this video because it's very, very important. This video is going to be probably, for somebody, it's going to sound pretty funny, but this video is about your kids and your car. Okay, you have to tell your kids that they cannot use CD slots, or let's say any slots in your car, as a piggy bank. Why? Because it's very dangerous. It's really expensive. It's really dangerous and everything like that. So example is BMW CCC unit today. We received the unit was intact. Okay, we thought the repair is going to be standard. It's going to take us probably 2-3 hours, maybe 4, and things going to be okay. But it turned out to be really different. So first we noticed, as probably you noticed as well, see, that doesn't look really good. It doesn't look too bad, but let's say, oh, maybe something leaked or whatever. The thing is 10 years old. You never know. It's a little bit yellowish. Let's open it up. Things look a little bit worse here, right? So we found this coin here. This is exactly the coin. You can see the black spot. This is exactly where the short circuit happened. So one of the kids inserted this coin in one of the CD or DVD drives. Let me show it, what they did. Let's say they did something like this. That's it. The coin is inside. You drive the car, vibration, everything. The coin is dancing inside of the unit. And finally, of course, it will touch something important, which is a power supply module. And the power supply module is really high tech, okay? And but it's not designed to withstand some kind of coins or any random short circuit inside. So what happened is, instead of 3.3 volts, 12 volts went everywhere, pretty much. So it killed the CD drive, DVD drive, and the worst part, it fried the motherboard. This motherboard is the most expensive part in the CCC unit. They go for like $300-400 just for the board, if it's in good working condition. Okay, so even though it was probably our fault, we shouldn't have even worked on it, but the motherboard was showing some signs of life and we started working on it. Placed a few chips, it started working, but there was no video. We replaced the video chip, we replaced the decoder, all that stuff, and still there's no video. And then we found out under microscope that a few traces inside of the board, there's 6 layers inside of the board, they burned up. And that's it, nothing we can do about it. This board belongs to trash or parts, whatever. So that's about it. That's what I wanted to tell you. But the worst part about this problem is, imagine you drive a very expensive car, a Ferrari or something like that, you know, it's gonna cost you a lot. Up to $10,000 it might cost you to replace the head unit. Head unit is very, very expensive, believe me, very expensive. For a 10-year-old BMW, you will pay $2,000 to the BMW dealer to install it. Same thing with Audi, same thing with all other high-tech cars. If we're talking about Rolls-Royce, it's gonna be $5,000 plus, maybe more, okay? So it's hugely expensive. I'm not even talking about discomfort you're gonna get when your head unit dies. You're gonna lose all information about your car. You won't be able to see your oil level, you won't be able to see your brake pads condition, just about everything pretty much. You know, you cannot even control seats in some cars because of head unit. So it's crazily overcomplicated, and it's high tech, but you know, this is 21st century. This is exactly what people are asking for. You know, they want everything to be high tech, and the car makers, they have no options but to build something really high tech. You know what? I can tell you, I mean, it's a little bit off topic, but you know, this thing is super complicated. You know, it's a real laptop inside with automotive technology and all this stuff. It runs Unix operating system. And I can tell you, you know, they spent, I don't know, maybe like 100 millions to develop this thing. I have a friend who's a developer, you know, works in the systems, and you know, it takes years to develop it, write the software and all stuff, make sure everything works good, and it has to be super reliable and all this stuff. Withstand all this, you know, power shorts and everything like that. So anyway, I'm just saying, like, this thing is expensive, and 1 cent, just 1 cent can kill the whole thing. Well, worst case is, you can see this. Like I said, it can catch your car on fire. You never know what's going to happen if the fuse is gonna burn earlier or your car. Sometimes the current is not enough to burn the fuse, and it might theoretically start your car on fire, you know. So anyway, just tell your kids not to use coins. Tell them not to put it in any slot, especially CD DVD slot. It's gonna be a disaster for you, you know, and it's not gonna be good for anybody, even for repair shops. They're gonna waste their time and everything. Like, we spent 4 hours in it, or maybe 5, and we couldn't fix it, and we have to replace the unit. And of course, the client has to pay more than the repair was supposed to cost. So, just asking you once again, tell your kids not to use CD or DVD drive as a piggy bank. It's gonna be too expensive, too upsetting, and for everybody. Okay, we see this problem for the, I don't know, maybe 10th time or something like that, and finally decided to make a video because maybe it's gonna save somebody lots of money and maybe life, you know, you never know. So nothing good about it. So it's not a piggy bank. Once again, this is not a piggy bank. All right, thank you for watching.